We have 2 new segments. Oh, these are so sick. Yo, let's give a big shout out to Jacob, our amazing graphics guy. He did some super cool shit. I had 2 submitted ideas. So we've got a bunch of different crazy, hypothetical, semi-realistic NFL trade scenarios. Keep in mind, okay, we're not lay GM, okay? We're not worrying about cap space too much unless it's blatantly obvious. This is a fun, hypothetical question. Please don't be in the comments talking about sweaty fucking nonsense, dude. We're just here to have some fun, okay? Let's hop in. Okay. Our first edition of Would You Make This Trade? So we're just gonna talk about who's the winner, who's the loser, and if you'd make it. Our first edition. The Kansas City Chiefs are trading with the Giants. The Chiefs receive Saquon Barkley and a 2023 5th-round pick. So not much there on the pick. Not much. That's kind of just a little, you know, that's when they give you flowers with the new car you bought. It's like, okay, man, whatever.
So, and I don't know if this has, does this have to something to do with it? It says 1 year, 7.7.
He's just showing what their current contract is. Okay. He's showing it for salary cap reasons. Okay. I don't want to dive too deep into salary cap, but like a good example for salary cap is Christian McCaffrey right now. The Panthers are kind of semi trying to deal Christian McCaffrey, but he's injury prone and crazy expensive. So it's kind of hard to trade him.
That's kind of instantly when I saw Saquon though, that's what was in my head. I'm like, is he healthy? Is he going to be good?
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of teams don't trade running backs, but the Chiefs get Saquon here and a 2023 5th-round pick. The Giants get Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a 2023 2nd-round pick, a 2023 4th-round pick, and a 2024 5th round. Would you make this trade? Who wins? Who loses? A lot of our chat is saying W for Giants. I'm going to be honest. I think both teams win, and I would take the trade if I was both teams.
Really?
I think Saquon Barkley, number 1, is significantly better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I don't think the Chiefs need their draft picks that much, especially a 2nd, a 4th, and a 5th. I think on top of that, their draft picks aren't that valuable because so long as they have Patrick Mahomes and he's healthy, they're going to have really low draft picks. Like, they're going to play really well. The 2023 5th round is just icing on the cake. I'm not too big on that. And Saquon Barkley could really propel you to that Super Bowl. They've came up short in the last couple of years. I think a lot of people expect them to just be Super Bowl, and they came up short. They lost a lot of firepower by losing Tyreek Hill. I think switching it up a little bit and having your firepower out of the backfield as opposed to your firepower as your wide receiver would be a really good trade. So I think the Chiefs win. What's that?
The Giants, like you were saying, the Giants win on this too because they need these draft picks.
Yeah, they don't need Saquon. I'm sorry. Your offensive line is trash. You are in full-on God-tier rebuild mode. Why even pay a super talented running back unless it's fucking Adrian Peterson on the Minnesota Vikings? That is the only running back in recent history I can think of who is that worth it. That dude literally carried that fucking team with absolute bums at quarterback. And I think the Giants, they get a young, comparable, good running back. He's not Saquon Barkley. And you get some picks to rebuild. I think both teams win.
I like that. I would just be scared as the Chiefs of Saquon's like his health.
I know.
But I feel like he's very fragile.
He is very fragile, but you're in win now mode as the Chiefs.
Right.
You've got, I think, 3 more years with a potential very good dynasty, 3 or 4, before things start to get a little sketchy. And Saquon Barkley's ceiling is insane. His ceiling is so good. If he can be healthy, he can be one of the a top 3 talented running back in the league. No question in my mind.
100%.
So yeah, I mean, it's a risky call for the Chiefs. I think the Giants win the trade more than the Chiefs do, but I would make this trade if I was the Chiefs.
I like that. I like that.
Someone said Saquon's only fragile because the Giants suck. I mean, it's true though. If you're running and you're getting hit a lot more, and especially, you know, the Chiefs scheme is a lot different too. There's a lot more passing. There's a lot less pressure on the running back, and the way they run the ball is a lot different than the Giants do. The Giants are like desperation. Give me 3 yards, please, for the love of God. So, yeah.
Win-win.
D-Ferg says Giants are fleecing. Maybe they are. I don't know, though. As the Chiefs, do you really want Edwards-Helaire in your 2023? I don't know.
Dude, the clip out I just edited, D-Ferg, it sounded like you fleeced the entire franchise league.
Did you see his team?
Yes,
it's
dude.
Fucked.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, I gotta trim this down a lot because it's like, you're just like 99, 99. It was like 5 minutes of just talking about how many 99 players D-Ferg had on his team. And I'm like,
tell him, Chase. Fucking tell him,
how
dude.
The fuck, D-Ferg? Dude, at the very end, you just lay into him too.
Yeah,
I fucking love it. I played like clown music over it. And you're just laying into him.
I did get bailed a little bit, D-Ferg, so
Holy
it's okay.
Fuck.
We still love you. This guy said, as a Chiefs fan, bad trade. Andy Reid doesn't like running the ball at all. He's injury prone. I'd rather take the chance with Clyde. You know, the more I look at the trade, the more I listen to you guys, I think you're right. I think the Giants win this trade. So if you're the Giants, you're certainly making it. But I don't know. Here's what I will say, though. I think the Giants need to trade Saquon. I think they should. I
Yeah,
think they're just
if they
wasting
can
his
get something
talent.
good.
It reminds me of Matthew Stafford on the Lions, you know? And you know what? We finally traded Stafford, and now we're rebuilding, successfully rebuilding. I love it.
Yeah, true. I'm
I
excited.
mean,
for
it's
the
different positions. It's not the best analogy, but you get the idea. All right, boys, that's our first would you make this trade?
Lions. Yeah, that was great.
Excited for more.